Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Frostpunk, where so far so good. It's only days, but we're getting somewhere. We're going to see what our little scouts have found out on... oh no, they dropped stuff back off, right? So let's go natural terrace. Road ahead leads to a mountain terrace. Scouts here. There's a circle round it. Does that mean it's new, or does that mean it's exciting, or what? I don't know, but we'll send them out. Okay. Also, somebody in the comments of the last episode pointed out that this will never find anything else now because this coal is specifically a mined area of coal. So that this is all done now, basically. We're all done with that. And we'll also get rid of the path that goes towards it because it is useless. There we go. So that'll get demolished, and then this one over here is still collecting a little bit of something off there, and this is doing something off there. Okay, good. So we have the steam and the steel cores, and the steam cores. What are we working on at the moment? It's steel still to get some more food, but also we're looking for food out there as well. Shipment has reached. That's good. That means we should have some steam coming back, some food coming back even. Sorry. We're about to start a new day by looks things. Yeah, there we go. And it's warming up a little bit today, so we could probably turn these off. Can we turn them off? We can dismantle. We can turn them off there. I feel like we should turn them off because I can't imagine they're doing much when it's only minus 20. I know, right? Only minus 20. Where do we put them? There's one there. 2, 3. I'm sure we put 4 of these down, did we not? 1. Oh yeah, there it is. Literally right there. That big thing. Off. Okay. Okay, so coal pile depleted. That means you can't find anything there, so we'll dismantle you as well. And we'll just put the extra workers on that wood pile there. And then there is one over there as well. Alright. So we've got a bit of food, that's fine. They're going to hopefully come and find some food here, that'd be good. Most likely going to be a quick pro quo thing though, isn't it? A trade thing. But otherwise, I feel like we're doing okay. We've got some steel coming in. Steel's coming in nice bumps, so I'm going to actually shift this to be... we'll stop unloading for some time. Do we finish the day as steam cores? As steel and then swap over to steam cores? Yeah, there we go. So tomorrow they'll start on steam cores and we can get this supplies for New London things set up. But otherwise, I feel like we're doing okay. I can't think of anything we need. We don't need any houses. We don't need any medical posts. We've got a cookhouse. Resource depot is probably useful because we are full on our wood luck, which is why they're just going to sit here and not actually do anything. So let's build a resource depot there. And we'll put a road around it. We can always have another one next to that then when that's built. Not a bad idea. So is this saying it's cold? Right, that's dropped down again. So let's turn all these back on. Turn all those on. And yeah, you're cold just working there like normal, aren't you? So how about we just build a gathering post that we can then rebuild again over here later once we've got that supply in place. Just because it's gonna keep them warmer, right? So as soon as that's built, which shouldn't take long, this can store wood, and then this can have nobody working there, loose, none, and we can say 10 can go and work in that one. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Alright, well, we'll do the same again over here then. Invalid placement location. Okay, but they can just get there, that'll do. And dismantle that one. Okay, so we have a shipment ready to go, so we might as well get that sent. Go. There we go. So basically, that is always a thing that they want: 100 steel and 2 steam cores, just always. And whenever we do it, we'll get food in return. Basically, is what that's telling us. So we'll say max there, and they can start working on that 120 wood. Okay, so these guys have got where they're going. Nice. Let's have a look. View is promising. The valley seems cozy by the Frostland standards and invites us to descend into it. There is nothing remarkable about the terrace itself. Okay, so the secluded valley is opened up next. So off you go to find that. Secluded valley sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds safe and, you know. So yeah, look, 30 raw food. 30 really isn't much, is it? We're definitely going to have to try and become self-sufficient here. Many people are gravely ill. Oh no. And we don't have an infirmary yet. Should we ask New London to address the issue? Yeah, let's do it. Can we assist you in many different ways? What is the problem? We need to tend to the gravely ill. We looked at the problem and we think we have a law that will help solve it. Thank you. To ensure the survival of the colony and avoid congestion in health facilities during the frost spells, the government of New London issues an act in the necessary improvement of healthcare. From this day on, all terminally ill will undergo radical treatment. Despite the risk of them being left as amputees. Yeah, that's not really what we wanted. That's not really what we wanted at all, is it? Because that just chops their legs off, basically. Where are the medic posts? There's one. And there's the other one. There's only 5 being treated. So go on, then go and get treated. Are you cold? Too cold. This building must be at least chilly. Ah, okay. But you're all right because you're near that thing, are you? Okay. Do we have a tech thing that we can do there then? Heaters? Yeah, heaters. Go. Research heaters. And we'll get it toasty warm here. And I suppose we need to start thinking about a coal mine then, because our coal is down to 460, and this over here isn't doing anything now. So yeah, we really do need a coal mine, don't we? Let's get rid of that bit of random road that's not doing anything. Gravely sick. Why are so many people getting sick? I don't particularly think it's cold enough. And they're cold at home. Who's cold at home? There's a way we can see this, isn't there? Okay, here we go. Yeah, livable. They're all livable. I mean, it's just warmed up a little, I guess, but
get a move on. There's work to do.
Yeah, there is work to do. Shipment is ready to dispatch. We've already got the steel, have we? I mean, we might as well then, hey? Might as well get on top of that. Go. Okay, now we'll shift you back to steel for a little. There we go. Yeah, a few days worth of steel going. But basically, every time we do that, we get food back again. I'm gonna let this get finished. Now let's have a look at coal. Coal thumper. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile-up of 658 coal per work day, enough for 2 gathering posts. So we can gather from a coal thumper, or we can do the drawing boards here and get coal mining, and just start mining from that coal deposit over there, which I think is probably more useful. Because otherwise that's jobs and then the gathering's jobs. Let's go for drawing boards. It only costs 50. So we'll start working towards that. See if these have found any food yet. Oh, they've just found wood. Going further into the valley, we find the remains of a grove. A large number of stumps is all that's left. Someone cut it down not too long ago. We found some fresh chips under the snow. Oh, okay. So I discovered hot springs. We'll take a little bit of wood that you found and we'll head to the hot springs. Boom. I'm assuming this little dot is telling us it's the way to go. Okay, so now we can do heaters. So when that drops down again, this is currently chilly. There we go. But we can turn the heater on if we wanted to, and make it livable.
You're free to your quarters.
I think we'll do that. Make it livable. The less unhealthy, the better, right? Sorry, the less ill, the better. Of course. Well, that should go without saying, shouldn't it? Really. But okay, as we keep going for this a while, I like the idea of that. Okay, we found some wood. We found some raw food. A settlement built under the cover of rocks in which several dozen people live. Consists of several sturdy buildings and 2 greenhouses heated by hot springs. Oh, okay. Amazingly, people live here. Not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life, clinging to a few hot springs, was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town which survived with help from another city. They set up the hothouses here and planted the seeds, as they say, to pass the gift of life. They gave us some food as a gesture of goodwill and are eager to trade more in exchange for help with expanding their settlement. Terrific! Send a construction team to build a trading depot. Okay, so, well, I'm going to send you back. Yeah, okay, I'll send you back. So there we go, trade with hot springs. Now that you've found a promising food store, we should form a construction team under the unit transport depot and send them to the hot springs to build a permanent trading post. Okay, so how do we do that? Transport depot, units, construction team. Oh, here we go. So 10 workers, some wood and some steel. Yeah, I say we can go for that. And we're going to send them to hot springs. Construction team unit number 6 sent to hot springs. Okay. So this has gone a little chilly now. So is there anything that's just so chilly it's going to hurt? Chilly. So these things are keeping them chilly, right? Yeah, so we'll turn you off. Let's keep you chilly as opposed to super cold. It kind of goes up and down in between that. It's actually going up 2 in a couple of days, which is good. Drawing boards research, nice. So, because that means we can get working on this coal that we're desperate for. So, coal mining allows us to build coal mines. Extracts up to 276 coal per standard work day from underground deposits. Go. We have a steam core for it. No, so we need to. People are working in here, right? Oh, it's very cold in there. Can we turn off heaters on? There we go. Now it's just cold. Secure extra warehouse in wooden supports to be able to work faster and more efficiently. I'm tempted to do that, you know. I'm going to click that. Have we just done that at the end of the day? Oh no, they're working today, so that's fine. So they should get a good old amount of steel there today. Okay, coal mining research. So now, once we get a steam core, we can build that. So I'm going to shift across. And let's get... Oh no, end of the day. Okay, so there's no coal now. We're freezing. I'm freezing our nads off tonight. Sorry, folks. Charcoal, that one makes it out of wood. That's no real use to us, I don't think. No, we've upgraded this first level. So medical post upgrade. Heal the sick 10% faster. I'm going to say go for something like that because we're going to need it. Because it is cold tonight. Construction teams reach the hot springs. So build a trading depot. Okay. Favor average. Relations neutral. So who are you? You're just the other ones bringing back. So if we just lost 10 people doing that, they stay there. Okay, food autonomy. Sir, our people rejoice at the news of the food deal with Hot Springs. We might still have to somehow return the favour, but we'll do it on our own terms. Yes, of course. Well, we won't, will we? They'll start demanding stuff instantly because this is Frostpunk. Hot Springs, here we go. Hello. The people did a great job setting up the trading post so quickly. Now we can start helping each other. We are sending you our surplus of food, and we can give you more if you provide us with resources necessary to expand our settlement. We'd be grateful if you could assist us with improving our housing and healthcare. No, I don't need anything from you. Oh well. So I assume they'll ask. Lack of medical care. Bad, what was that? Bad health care. You're too cold to open, aren't you? We've got no coal. I'm afraid you're going to have to sit it out. I know it's grim. But until we get that coal mine up and running, we need that one steam core. One steam core and we're good to go. There we go. Right, okay, so steam core's in. We can now build a coal mine. And that's where it's going. And we can put a road going from it down to here, down to there. Good stuff. Right, go for it. Scouts number 1 have returned with raw food and wood. Nice. Okay. So we can send them back out, or we can disband them. I don't know how many we've got not working at the moment. Oh, we've got loads of unemployed people. Okay. So in that case, yeah, go back out. I'm tempted actually to build another group. Building can't support another expedition. Current limit 1. Ah, okay. So we need to upgrade that, perhaps. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll just send you back out again. Go and find something cool. Let's head up. Let's go north. Remnants of a building. Yeah. Go for it. See what you can find, boys and girls. Let's get it. Coal is my only focus right now. New London. We haven't dispatched steel and steam shipment stores. Our patience is wearing thin. You are hereby reminded of the need to put more effort into fulfilling your duty. Understood. Alright, what do you want? 2 steam cores. Steam cores you're going to have to wait for, I'm afraid. Right, we commend you for finding another settlement and making initial contact with the representative. Their crops will provide a very timely aid to our field security. No. However, we have to remind you that all external connections of food distribution network are to be handled directly from New London. Immediately cease contact with Hot Springs and hand over the raw food you received. This is outrageous. Bloody bastards. No more masters. Enough of it's enough. I completely, wholeheartedly agree. People have had enough. People are rising, they refuse to follow orders from New London. No more masters, chance them all, but enough is enough. Minor waves her mattock in the air. Bloody bastards, she shouts. They treat us like dirt, abuse our kids, and then they want us to give up our only hope for survival? No way! People have dragged the office workers from the Outpost administration to kick them out the outpost as they stand. Should we intervene to let the clerks prepare for the journey to New London? People have dragged the office workers from the Outpost administration to kick them out of the outpost as they stand. Should we intervene to let the clerks prepare? Yes. Yeah, tell them back there. Let them get the gear. It's not their fault. They can clear off. We can look after ourselves. But yes. I kind of agree. New London. Treacherous scum. Your outpost is officially disbanded and you will have tried for treason upon your return. You have 3 weeks to convince us that you've changed your ways and wish to remain loyal citizens in New London. After that, you'll be hauled back in manacles, and may God have mercy on your souls. This is New London speaking over and out. Bollocks! Hope's gone down a little. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's get this coal working, folks. You can't be sitting here moaning and we've got no coal. Seek help in Frostland. With the communications cut, there are no way for us to walk back from the brink. Even if our people cool down and have second thoughts about the whole independence declaration, we can only prepare to confront what we must assume will be punitive expedition coming from New London. For this, we will need much more manpower and resources than we have, so let's try and find more people in Frostland. Maybe there are other settlements like Hot Springs. They're also worth asking them for help. Okay. Listen, this is all awesome. Harsh words were said, reckless decisions were made, but we can't turn back time. We should now focus on searching Frostland in hopes of finding other people out there, only we have no chance against New London. Other than that, we must have to wait for their move. Okay. All of this is great, but can we please just get that coal built up and running? More sick beds and ECs. I will open a new medical post. I promise the sick will be treated, because as soon as we've got coal coming in, those things will open back up again. Just go and build the coal, Jesus. Right. 0 available. Oh, we've got no one to work anywhere? Right. Come off there. Go and work there. Right, because that gives us basically unlimited coal now. So we're tomorrow morning we're cooking on coal. A lot of people ill because these things won't run. We haven't got coal. I'm really sorry, folks. There's very little we can do. All right. Okay. New research. Bunkhouses. They're just an improvement to the housing. That's probably not a bad idea. It just permanently keeps them a little bit warmer, right? I wonder what we'll accomplish today. Well, hopefully. Now that New London no longer controls our affairs, many of our people say they feel free for the first time in their lives. True, we lost their guidance and support, but we gained independence. We don't have to do their bidding, ask permission to cook soup. We can pass our own laws and decide what to do. There's a petition to change the name of our settlement since we're no longer an outpost. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. New Hope. I like that. North Wolverhampton. So I used to live in North Wolverhampton. Oh, we'll call ourselves North Wolverhampton because I used to live just north of Wolverhampton in England. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Hope rises. There we go. Because we've got coal. Because things are open now. Because stuff's open, right? There we go. Massive jump of discontent going there. They shouldn't be cold at home anymore. There we go. I feel like bad healthcare should clear off soon as well. And we can... Have we turned these off? Or is it just that we have no coal? Yeah, we just have no coal, excuse me. But there we go. Coal's coming in. And it looks like that machine on its own is just enough to not only power everything, but build up a stock as well. So that's perfect. I mean, they are running at 70% capacity because people are ill. Tempted to build a new medical outpost, even if it's just a temporary one. Just to kind of bring those numbers down a little bit. See if there's somewhere we can pop it where it's within some heat range. I think there it might just be in range of some heat. We'll see. I don't believe we have anyone who can actually work on it, which is a bit of a problem. So, where are you? What have you gone and found? Remnants of the building. There's wood and steel there. Nice. Have a little look. Before the frost, there was probably a road here that led from the bay to the plains. It must have been frequented since there was an inn beside her. The place was undoubtedly nice at the feet of the mountains with a view of the sea on the horizon. So we can guess from the ruins sticking out from under the ice. Yeah, we'll take some resources. Cool. What's that one? Nanson's Stormwatch. Yeah, go and check that out. And then the other thing was to talk to Hot Springs, right? Hot Springs, there we go. Trade resources for food. They want some wood and some steel. Yeah, go on. You can have that. But let's also have a little chat to you. I'm sorry to hear that we were the cause of your clash with New London. If you help us, we might be able to support you later in your struggle. We'd be grateful if you could help us with setting up basic healthcare and building bunkhouses. We lack manpower and resources to do this by ourselves, and we dread what we won't survive another storm. Okay. So, how do we give them what they need? Oh, okay, here we go. So, basic dwellings. Right now, these people live in terrible conditions, some in caves, some in makeshift shelters. Can't keep the heat. Hot Springs will give us 40 raw food in return. I see. Go for it. Basic dwellings, you can have that. I feel like we're keeping on top of our stuff now. We have 3 steam cores, so let's jump back to steel for a little while. Because we haven't really got much steel. I'm gonna... You've got everything you want from there now, so that can get dismantled. And like I say, I don't think we have engineers, unfortunately. So where are our engineers working? They're in there. And they're in the 2 medical outposts. Okay, so actually that medical outpost is useless until we can get hold of some more engineers. But we've got bunkhouses now. What's that? Mixed crews. Allows the army warehouse workers to retrieve steel and steam cores at the same time, although less efficiency. I'm going to go for that because I'm constantly going to forget to change it over back and forth, and I would rather them come in slower but together. That's a really good idea, actually. Bunkhouses. We don't have that much wood. In fact, we're all out of wood now, right? Because we're not actually bringing in wood from anywhere. So, do we have anything to build wood with already? Let's have a look. Resources. We just had the gathering post. No, so we need to... once that's researched, we need to bring in sawmill, I guess it is. Turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 90 wood per standard work day. Yeah, okay. Right. So that's the next thing to do then, is work on wood. What a lovely morning. I know, you're doing alright at the minute. People are a little ill, but overall, it's not doing too bad. It's going a little chilly, and it's going to go chilly again then. So bunkhouses by then would be nice, but we haven't really got the stuff we need for it. Let's have a look. Survivors. Oh, nice. See if there's some thingies. Group of people huddled by a big stove. They say that they're rescued by Nansen from a whaling ship traded by the ice right before the Great Storm. Trapped by the ice, excuse me. The Great Explorer brought them here and ventured further north to study the changes brought to the world by the Great Storm. They survived thanks to the store of fuel and rations found nearby, which is now running out. Okay. So scouts will set off towards the outpost and bring the survivors with them. We get 9 engineers and 22 workers. Survivors will set off towards the outpost on their own. It will take longer and some may die. Or we can pick. I'm going to say bring them all back, because 9 engineers is tip top. And these guys have got some stuff on them as well, right? That we'll get back. Some wood, some steel, nothing crazy, but okay. I'd rather bring them back. But that does mean we are going to need 3 new houses, I guess. So let's have a look at people. Tent is 10 wood. Bunkhouse is 20 wood. It's just going to have to be tents for now, unfortunately. We're not going to get... We're going to get... Okay, so let's do 1, 2... 3, 4. Let's do 4 tents. I'm hoping we have enough. Coal just about seems to be managing right now. We are now full of... Look, the food's doing alright, you know. Yeah, wood is definitely the next big one. Mixed cruise research. Nice. So now let's jump on the sawmill. And that requires 10 wood, and they're bringing some back with them, though, so... That's okay. When these folks get back... When these folks get back, they will... Oh, we've got an amputee? Right. So we start working towards getting the prosthetics then. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out. We will probably send them back out in a minute, but first of all, we can now have 5 people working in there and get that open. Nobody's... Okay, nobody is homeless. People are getting healed. We're out of coal. So how many... Do we have people unemployed now? Yeah, so maybe the coal thumper / gatherers is something we do have to do. But we don't have them actually unlocked, do we? We've got to get sawmill. I mean, we've got no wood coming in at all. But there, yeah, coal thumper. Coal thumper just brings it up, but it has to then be gathered from the gathering posts. Enough for 2 gathering posts, look. Rather than coal mining that's just a bit more self-sufficient. So yeah, maybe we are going to have to do that then, because obviously this is just the beginning. We're hopefully going to get bigger. Let's send the scouts out and then we'll leave it there for today. We're going to send them... I don't go anywhere near London. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea, is it? Let's send them out to the Windy Beach. Nice. And we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.